Hi everyone in OB 520, and welcome to week number 6 already. 6 weeks into this journey we're taking in the area of organizational behavior management and leadership. Today I'm speaking to you from beautiful Benicia, California, and I wish you could see out the window because there's this really beautiful bridge called the Carquinez, and then right behind it, I think one of the best universities around called the California State University Maritime Academy. Anyhow, again, I want to thank those of you and all of you that submitted your first assignment. Marvelous work, and we should have all of your feedback to you by no later than tonight. As you can see, I take the time to go through it and try to give you quality feedback as appropriate for all the good work you do. So this week we're going to talk a little bit about motivation, the art and science of motivation. You know, people have all these different theories, thousands upon theories on how you best motivate people. Some would argue that motivation has to come from within. Others would argue you can create motivation by creating what we call the extrinsic and intrinsic factors that will allow people to give their personal best. So what I'm going to have you do this week is read Peirce chapter 5 and chapter 6. Chapter 5 will give you some ideas on motivation, performance management, retention, and so forth. I also provide for you a top-line PowerPoint looking at kind of the history of motivation and some current best practices. I also provide for you a piece I did for the American Institute of CPAs not too long ago where I talked a little bit about how to sit down, have a conversation with your employee, and really determine how to bring out the best in them through different styles of techniques and communication and your own leadership style. Then you'll also see maybe a funny video or two, and then you should also see some additional tools. But the one I want you to look at is this really great exercise that will link to the strength-based leadership discussion we're going to have shortly called The Best of Us. And if more and more of us could sit down with our teams and determine what steps you can take as a leader to bring out the best of them and avoid bringing out the worst in them, and then coming up with kind of an action plan on how to bring out total excellence in all they do on a given day, I really think you'll like this piece. So I look forward to kind of talking to you further. I don't think we have a discussion question this week. I have to go back and check, sorry. And you'll see now that we're in the second segment of what I professed early on, right? First was check up from the neck up, we the leader. Now we're looking at the steps we can take to build successful teams in the various disciplines that I know many of you are coming from. And then when we get to our courses from like 9 onward, we're going to look deeper at the organization. Anyhow, welcome to week number 6, the art and science of motivation. How do you take ordinary people and allow them to do extraordinary things through really good leadership practices? By the way, Dario the dog says hi. He's downstairs. He's had a rough day. And thank you for acknowledging him in our recent Lake Tahoe tape. Onwards.